Waiting the celeb ne. Nina ama celeb. Celeb tep like my dasta san mamela. Go the east, the west, they in my boyfriend. Did you see the Lord at the corner street? Looking at you smoking the bachi, drinking the Smirnoff. Hola! Hey, no you didn't. You can't have your bread butter on both sides. You can't have your cake and eat it too. I make you feel uncomfortable about impilo zenu. For the first time ever, you made $1 million. And you're the only person that's ever made $1 million in your family. In your family, you're the first millionaire. In your family, you're the first one to not live in Kukwini. In your family, you're the first one to not have to sell a keep you get through the day. In your family, you're the first one who can sell a Bryanston and somehow in Bryanston in a house that's too big for when we won. In your family, you're the first one to out here be financing the school fees of another 10 in a charity drive. And so that's your philanthropic give back to the community. So therefore, that which you imagine is going to enter you into God's rest, right? In your family, you're the first one to even set your mother up in the indlu ebonagalayo versus umkuku that's always leaking morufu. And the prospect of walking away from all that because when you don't know where I come from, it was rough back in the day. But because I'm hot, yo. Because I'm pretty, yo. And footy because I'm papa. I was able to audition and get a job. And now, I live in a beautiful house in Bryanston. Plus, I've taken my mom out of the Gussie. I've taken my mom out of the shack. I've helped my sister get surgery for her kidney. And I've also put braces on my brother's teeth. So, really and truly, I've done good. In a footy, I've taken 10 girls to school. I've paid 10 chicks' fees for engineering. COVID, I never would have been able to do all that. You're gonna tell me Mudimu is not proud of me for helping my family along. It's a ritual. You work in an industry that is deceiving the whole country. You work in an industry that is pushing polygamy as a woman in a country that is the worst one to live in, where there's a severity of gender-based violence. You work in an industry, you work in an industry that's basically the bane of God's existence. You don't want to leave the industry, and yet you want Jesus. You don't want to leave the industry, and yet you want to be okay. You can't be an actor and actress, not A-list anyway. It's impossible. Listen, it's impossible. Not in South Africa, not with what they're pushing, not when there is a cult behind the proliferation of all of these satanic ideals. Properly out here influencing the entertainment industry. You can't belong to that kingdom, to that industry. It is a kingdom in and of itself indeed, because it belongs to the devil and be a celeb. So convict of sin. Choose today whom you will serve, my babies. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. My point exactly. You also belong to a kingdom that surveils Christians, and that's why you know nobodies that everybody else is ignoring.